You ain't telling what happened down at the bank there.
I was outside the door for the tail end of it.
I see.
Keeping an eye on that lawman.
Yeah, I
Saw
thought that
you
was-
too,
No,
Miss
really
Side.
bad time to.
Ma'am?
Sorry, what was that? My head was hurting real bad right there. So
That's
didn't
fine.
see over here.
Just saying hello.
Thought that was all swept under the rug when we walked out.
You think things were swept under the rug?
I think it should have been. What's the problem you got now?
You want to explain it to him, or should I?
I'm really sort of beyond how they could not see how that was a problem. What went on in there? I think our friend had about
man a red, you call him
had a
man
few
red,
words, and
shit might
then
go down.
his knife goes into his hand immediately, and he starts stabbing. I don't think that's how anybody handles anything. Not smartly, anyways.
Yeah, I mean, I told you the man was a damn killer, did I not? The last time we met about getting his rifle back? I mean, he ain't my boy.
Yeah,
Oh, he was right there with you.
Yes, we was all sitting in the bank, yeah. Do you think I got to pay for his actions now or something? You want something from me?
Anything from you, Tommy.
I don't want no candy from you, Mr. Two Snakes. I'm just trying to get a good grasp of where we all are and all this. You see, things in the crossing get a little sticky, and I want to know where your foot are. Now, I'm sorry to do this to y'all, but I don't like my hair being that wet. I'm far too good looking to be this wet. So if y'all don't mind, I'd like to stand under some cover. I mean, I ain't trying to get sick while we riding. I hope you can understand.
Works for me.
Wait for the whistle.
Can't believe I came back to them standing there.
That's a little better.
Sure is.
So now you said this ain't your boy, Mr. Two Snakes. Am I understanding that correctly?
Well, he's a friend of ours, and, roughly speaking. Know him, we ain't known him that long.
Now, a fine friend of yours, because that can mean a lot of things, you know.
It can mean a lot of things.
And what you mean by that?
I mean, what you want to hear? You
I don't
wanna do
want you to
something
tell me
him?
what I want to hear. I want you to tell me what that boy means to you. Because the way I look at it is this. That boy in there just sliced my best friend to pieces. Over what? Him calling him a rat, which he is? Unless I have been misinformed somewhere along the line. Now, you see,
If this ain't fighting words in your book, then I don't know what is.
I didn't
mean,
say they weren't fine words. Now, what I think that boy did was a little bit of a sucker punch. Would you disagree with me there?
I wouldn't call it a suck punch, no. I mean, he did
I mean,
take his
he
knife out,
took out
but-
a knife and started stabbing him when he was standing there with his hands aside.
He took out the knife and stood there for a while, and they kind of stared at each
no,
other.
he didn't
I mean, he
stand there
more
for a
than
while.
enough
If 15
time.
seconds is a while, well, that's something to me.
You know the only
Yeah.
reason you want to
Sure
know
is.
the only reason I didn't shoot at him, Mister.
Well, that wouldn't have been a good idea,
Roach.
Miss Sive.
You want to know the only reason why I didn't, though, for pulling out that knife? Because I think
Probably because you
I-
want to keep breathing.
No, because I didn't want to have to shoot you that day you accidentally pulled one out and ran towards me. Do you remember that? So I gave him a wee
Yeah,
bit to the benefit of the doubt
do.
so we wouldn't be doing that again.
Well, I think if two men are tussling, you should probably let them tussle.
Well, here's the thing. My problem is the one with Hawk. So I was just as involved there. Didn't think that he'd have the lack of sense to pull out a knife and start slashing someone in the middle of a public building. Right there, with a whole bunch of witnesses in front of him.
Yeah, probably a wild idea. But, like I said, that's on Hawk, ain't it, boys?
Your Hawk. So he is one of yours.
I didn't say my Hawk. I said that's
Yeah,
on Hawk.
he didn't say it's Hawks.
Okay.
I mean, take it
May-
easy now.
Perhaps
Take
I
it
was just
easy.
asking. That's what I told him.
I get it. Now, unless you want to try and get into some sort of situation here, let's play it cool for now. I would like to see where these three men align with Mr. Hawk because, well, things ain't gonna be too pretty moving forward for him. I'll be straight with you. I don't lie to people. I think lying is a coward's way of doing things, and I think what your friend did, I think that's a coward's way of doing things too. Now, from what I hear, my friend had his hands at his side. Your boy pulled out a knife and, well, stabbed him to shit. That's a coward's way to fight, you ask me.
Oh, what, your boy didn't have a knife on him?
Nah, I mean, when I'm gonna put a bullet in your belly, I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna do it first.
And they looked at each other for some time, and then somebody jump in and strangle him out too. Don't that make it square? Your boy gonna live?
It seems he's gonna live.
Well, then good. Should be over then.
And
You think that
why
he's
would
gonna
you think
take
that'd
it?
be over, huh? I'm a little lost there, Mr. Two Snakes.
What you lost about?
I'm lost where you think all this is over. See, the way I see things, and maybe you don't see it from the same light as I do, is this. My friend here stole a gun from Mr. Hawk fair and square. Now, I don't know you, Mr. Two Snakes. I don't know you, Frank. And I mean you boys no disrespect by anything I'm about to say, but you ain't all in honorable business. Am I wrong in assuming that?
There's a lot of things you're wrong about.
Why don't you tell me one of them then?
I don't need to tell you a damn thing.
You don't? That's fair.
You want to square this. Just say it's square.
I
Then you're
never-
good.
I never
Well, we
said I
can't
wanted to
speak
square
on
this, now
behalf
did I?
of the person who nearly got stabbed to death, you see.
Well, you ain't gonna come after me. You ain't gonna come after us.
Well, I wouldn't be coming after
So what
you.
does that leave you?
You're not the person who went stabbing people, Mr. Roach.
That's right.
That's
I was
right.
also the man coming into the bank talking to another man in front of a huge group of people, calling him out. And I think he did him a favor by looking out a blade there.
Is that so? You think that's what your friend did? He did my friend a favor by taking out a blade for calling him what he is, yeah? Am I understand that correctly?
If
Mate-
someone called me a rat, I'd probably put a blade in them too.
Yeah, but you don't strike me as a rat, Mr. Frank. You see, Mr. Hawk is a rat. First time we met the man, he tried to play it all cool, said how he likes to keep things close to his chest. And me and my friend, who he sliced up, we said, we respect that. We like that. We'll be in touch. Then, no more than, about half a day later, he comes riding into Strawberry and tells us everything about himself. Everything. What he does, who he hangs out with, who he talks to, where he talks to, all that jazz.
And what did he tell you then, out of curiosity?
He told us how he likes to hang around Strawberry and rob folks. He told us how he sits upon the gutter way upon Strawberry. You know what I'm talking about? Above the butcher's place, there's a little gutter that has some rain runs down. He told us how he likes to keep his ear to the ground and listen out for people. He told us how there was 3 lawmen in Valentine at the time. He told us a whole bunch of information for a man that we just met. That don't seem like a rat to you to start. Then, my friend here,
I mean, rat's a bit of a stretch. Someone who's got a little bit of loose lips might be one thing, but a rat. Come on, now, you acting like he ran over to the law and tried to get you in trouble for something.
well, that's where
Oh,
he is. That's
Something
where we're
that I
getting
know
to.
some people in your group have done in the past.
Oh, aye, and he
Ain't
did
that
that.
right, Miss Sive?
Oh, I'm sure you've never stolen anything from anyone. Right,
Don't
your hands
matter.
are clean
You
in that.
stole from him. It's the same damn thing.
I don't think anyone's disputing that, so I'm sort of confused why you're bringing it up.
I'm bringing it up because you calling him a rat for doing that. That's what I'm saying.
I'm calling him a rat for shouting out about how his friend Tommy Two Snakes was going to be coming after me. How I had no idea what I was messing with because my friend Tommy Two Snakes is coming after you for this. And then he went to law about it, on top of taking your name in vain, so to speak. Which we tried to warn you about, as a courtesy, as this is the sort of person you're hanging out with.
Yeah, we ain't forget like you said that. And we still gonna have
All right,
some words
so
with
so
him.
so
We
that's
have.
that's the thing. That's the thing, right? If he had just called on you and all that, I was willing to settle with him to figure something out. But he went right to law about it.
Sometimes law comes to you, and you know how that goes. But either way, I think if it's for your best interest, You should probably call yourself square. I mean, you still got his rifle, don't you?
I absolutely do not. And
What
I-
about my buddy Scars? Huh?
I-
You think he's
exactly.
gonna wake up and say we square? You think that's what
I
he's gonna
absolutely
say?
can't
Because I'm gonna
speak
tell
for
you,
that
Mister,
fella.
he ain't gonna say that. He ain't gonna say we square at all.
Yeah, you're probably right on that. But ain't that gonna be between him and Hawk? Unless you want to make it something bigger.
Way I look at things, Mr. Two Snakes, is you're already in something bigger. Way I hear things, everybody in this damn state wants you dead. Now, Mr. Frank, he's a little more, he's a little bit more neutral. I haven't heard as many people want Frank's neck. A lot of people want your neck, Mr. Two Snakes. The way I see things is, well, is it really worth you sticking your neck out for this fella who does indeed run to the law? Unless you want to deny that as well.
Well, what have I done to stick my neck out for him? I'm saying you ain't gonna come looking for him when we's by his side. That's for damn sure.
And what makes you think that?
I know that.
You know that, huh?
that. You know that for a fact.
That's interesting.
Interesting that you know how we operate.
What makes you think I ain't gonna ride with my buddy? He says we ain't square with that Hawk fella.
I don't know if he's gonna say that. He could say that. I'm just saying you ain't gonna ride on Hawk when we stand by him. That's what I'm saying.
I'm still confused on what makes you think that's the case.
I think you know where that goes.
I think I do know where that goes. I ain't too worried
All
about
right
it.
then.
I heard a lot of things about both of y'all. Mr. Frank, he might be something to be messed with, but you got a big old target on your face, Mr. Two Snakes.
Was that right?
I ain't lying to you. Like I said, lying's for fools. It's a lot harder to kill an honest man. A lot of people don't like you, Mr. Two Snakes. I don't know why, but they don't.
Tell me something I don't know.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to. I'm trying to tell you that you sticking your neck out for Mr. Hawk like that and trying to vouch for him. Well, the man is indeed a rat and does run his mouth to the law. That is confirmed.
Look,
He's a
nothing
foolish
you
mistake.
Nothing you told us confirms a man is a damn rat, okay? Yeah, he said some things that he shouldn't have said to people he just met. And that is what it is. You stole a rifle off him, and then you come into the bank squawking at him like he's some coward yellow belly rat. How you think that's gonna go down?
Well, to be honest with you, I'd like to have more than 15 seconds of words with him before getting a
Well, that would make
knife
this
across
a
my
lot
arms.
damn easier, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would. I
I
don't
would,
disagree
but
with you there.
fellas sort of took out a knife and started swinging around.
Well, we can't hold these two gentlemen accountable for their friends' actions. Now,
Oh
can
no,
we?
I'm not doing that.
All right,
at
I'm just making sure.
We's in some other trouble right now.
That's what I hear.
Yep. Mama's missing. Our mama. And we've been real tied up with all that. Hawk's been helping us look for her. And he's come to our side when we needed him. And say we much know a lot about the man. Okay? I know you're trying to tell us things out of courtesy about him, but I don't think you know him from the backside of a penny.
That's the thing.
I think he's told me enough about himself.
It's not even it, Si. I don't gotta know him. All I gotta know is what my friend's gonna say when he wakes up with them scars on his arm.
Hey, it sounds like you're pretty certain he's gonna be pissed about it.
You wouldn't be pissed about it? You wouldn't be pissed looking like a, well, piece of paper that's been shredded through with some scissors?
Well, hell no, and we ain't ever said that. Of course we'd be upset. But we'd be looking for the man who done it. And not starting trouble with some of the people that he frequents around.
And what makes you say I'm trying to start trouble with you? Because if I could have this my way, Mr. Two Snakes, we would have snatched up your friend from that bank, taught him a lesson. Hey, I wouldn't even kill him or slash him like your friend did, because to be honest with you, that's how you make bad enemies. That's how you broil hate, and broiling hate brings you death. I would have broke his fucking nose, told him to keep his lips shut a little more, we'd have moved on our merry way. But now, he made things personal, because I'm already better looking than my friend. I know that. I can see that in the mirror every time I look at myself. But now, my friend has these scars all the way from his forearm to his wrist. He ain't gonna take kindly to that.
Well, sometimes you just gotta swallow pride and move on.
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly what he's gonna do when he wakes up. He's just gonna swallow his pride and move on. Yeah.
Hey, I'm your friend, all right? I don't know the fella.
He's a good fella.
Maybe you say so.
Yeah,
I can
well,
tell you he's twice the man that Hawk is.
Well, I'll repeat myself once again. You don't know how. All right?
We don't have to know him. We just know what he did.
You can tell a lot about a man
And
when
we
he
know
tells
what
you
you
from the
did
first
too,
time
alright,
he
so
did.
we
what's
know
the
what you
fucking
did.
point?
You took his damn dead brother's rifle. I mean, how the hell you gonna
He
react?
Now,
actually
hold
told
on
me
one-
that's
one
actually a
second
lie.
there. Yeah,
He told
I'm
me that was
curious
a
about
lie.
that. Now, both of y'all, you say Eugene's your brother, Tommy? Yes.
That's right.
Okay. Let's say Eugene dies. God rest his soul, rest in peace. Hypothetically, right now, this ain't a
Almost
threat,
did.
nothing like
Almost
that.
did the other day.
Sure. Let's say he did die. You gonna walk around with your brother's rifle on your back all the time, or you gonna put it on your wall to remember him properly? Because if my brother died, my baby brother died, you bet sure as hell I ain't gonna walk around Saints Crossing by myself.
So it's his fault. You gonna put the blame? Come on now. You gonna take that angle with me?
I ain't trying to take no angle.
So
I'm just
it's
trying.
his
I'm just
fault
trying to.
for
I'm just trying to
carrying
get a
his
read
dead
on
brother's
things.
rifle?
man.
Give me a damn
I
break.
will note that I have a telegram from Hawk himself saying that the whole thing about it being his dead brother's rifle was a lie. It was not his dead brother's rifle. He told me that himself.
That change anything for you
Well, let me
boys?
see that telegram.
Right? I can show it to you.
All right, you show that to me.
That change anything?
Maybe.
You'd have to go down to the telegram station, get a copy of it.
Yeah, figured.
I mean, I don't really carry all my telegrams about
He
in
ain't
preparation
mobbing
to
you.
show
He
them.
ain't
Yeah,
mobbing you,
yeah, I
Fred.
know. And I said I figured that we'd have to go
Aye,
down.
all right.
I'm not making an issue out of it. Jesus Christ, calm down.
Yeah, you're all right. You're all right. Everybody's all right. At least for now. From my understanding.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, Mr. Tommy, can I ask you something unrelated to all this real quick?
Yeah.
You don't got to answer, but how old are you?
Who's asking?
Somebody told me you was 19. Can you just confirm or deny you're 19?
Yes, sir. 19 fresh.
All right. That's all I want. I just made $5.
I think at least.
Do you mind taking your hat off there for a moment, Tommy?
I would mind. Thank you so much for asking, Miss
All right. I'm just sort of curious.
Fresh as a daisy. Prime time. That's what I is. Just waiting to get my story started.
Is that so? Because it looks well underway, friend. Now,
You want
I-
to start insulting me?
I ain't insulting you, friend. If you think that's insulting you, that
All right,
ain't even
Mr.
a
Pretty
start.
Boy.
Oh, but you
See how
trying to
pretty
compliment me?
See how pretty you is after a fight with Tommy Two Snakes, champion of Doyle's Bar here, undefeated.
Is that what you is? You champion
Damn
doors,
right.
Bob. For what?
For fighting, what you...
Fine. All right. All right. I see.
I
all
did.
right.
They did mention that they've got fights that they do in there.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I ain't no city slicker.
Well, I mean, Riley was talking about it. That's what I mean.
All right. Now, I do have another question for y'all. You'll be so kind.
What's that?
Why y'all hang around Braithwaite?
What to do you?
See, you and how you two standing right now? Right here, how you talking to me?
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you got a bond. I can tell that Mr. Eugene is somewhere in case shit goes south and he's gonna put a bullet in me and my friend here. I don't get that same read from Mr. Braithwaite. Now, Mr. Hogg, you can say what you want about him. My friend here just confirmed that he's most likely a liar along with a rat. You can think what you want. But I am curious as to why y'all think if a man's gonna kill his wife, he ain't gonna turn on you when it benefits him most. That's what
He
I'm
didn't kill
curious
his
of.
wife.
Is that so? Is that what you believe?
That's right.
And tell me why you believe that if you don't mind.
Tell me why you don't believe it.
Well,
Where's the damn proof?
most murder cases, wife disappears, husband's still alive, she gone. And when people ask Mr. Braithwaite, from what I heard, he got no explanation. She just gone. And then other folks say, oh, he didn't kill her, she ran away. Too many stories, Mr. Two Snakes. It just don't make sense. You just gonna then what he tell you happened to his wife? Then I'm curious. I'm more intrigued than judging y'all. I'm just curious.
You don't want to talk to Mr. Braithwaite about his ex-wife.
That's what I heard too. That's what I heard as well.
And honestly, if he wants to kill his wife, what the fuck do I care? It's his business, not mine.
Well, because a man's willing to kill his wife, what else a man willing to do?
What's a partner in crime for him? Hi.
That's something you should be asking yourselves.
I don't think Sav killed her husband. You kill your husband, Sav?
No, I've never had a husband to kill, but I don't think I would be doing something like that.
I thought you was about to hit me with something trying to shock and be like, yes, I did have my husband killed. Anyways. What you referencing here, Mr. Two Snakes, saying?
What's that?
You said I was referencing how I am in the midst of some mutiny or some untrustworthy person. I am confused on what you're referencing.
I don't think I said that.
Oh, all right.
You know, all these questions. I got a question now. Like,
Sure.
We barely fucking know each other, but y'all are out looking out for our best interest. But it's constantly, oh, Hawk is this or that. He's a rat. He's a piece of shit. And now it sounds like they're trying to throw some shade on Mr. Braithwaite as well. People that haven't fucked us over yet.
I ain't throwing no shade on Mr. Braithwaite. I'm more curious.
Well,
If I can get the milk from the cow's teat, I might as well drink. And this is close as I can get to that udder, so.
And if you speak with a man, he's
Yeah.
awfully nice if people would just take the extra step to actually speaking to the damn man himself. Maybe
The
they'd
only-
see another
the only-
light rather than all this hearsay.
The only thing I know about Braithwaite is he used to be law. That's the only thing I know about him.
Long time ago. That's right.
I mean, it wasn't that long ago, but
It was a long
So,
time ago.
Plenty of criminals become lawmen. Plenty of lawmen become outlaws.
Hey,
What's the?
And trust
I
me,
don't know.
we ain't ones to side with no ex-law dogs.
Oh, that's
It
not
would
what I was
normally be off the damn
insinuating.
It would normally be off the damn table, but Mr. Braithwaite has proven himself on what side he stands on, and I can guarantee you can rest easy. He ain't with no law no more. Okay, that all you need to know?
I mean,
we're being
I didn't need to know any of that. I'm just curious, you know.
Well,
you
we're
know,
just being generous here. We're
You
giving you the
are.
answers to your questions.
You're being very generous, Mr. Two Snakes, and I do appreciate that. Now, Mr. Frank, you mentioned how I'm looking out for your best interest. No, I just like to see how these things play out. I mean, Ms. Ox seems like a fucking fool, and if you could have been there for our first interactions, well, I think you would feel the same.
I am-
Now,
yeah.
apparently, he struck a better chord with y'all than he did with us, and for that, he should be grateful.
just understand the only reason that I ever brought you into this hawk business was because he called out your name right then. And I was keen on making sure we didn't have a problem together again. That's why I was checking in with you.
Right. Which I agreed with, and then we
Alright.
tried to square it.
What-
Hawk
wait,
ended up,
who,
you know.
who tried to square what?
I said we tried to square it, did we not? Down at the train depot. You brought the damn rifle. We was gonna square it there. Hawk had to run off. That was the problem now. We ain't looking for no more trouble, Miss Sive. All right, that's the last thing we
Not
want.
looking for trouble with you either.
I can tell that, but that I do respect to you.
But if we've got a problem with Hawk, that's not a problem with you. You understand that, eh?
Well, it could be. If we standing with him.
And what y'all gain from staying with him then? You feel that bond of brotherhood that you share with Mr. Frank and your actual brother? You actual brothers, right? There's a lot of folk around here with adopted dads and half brothers. I'm just trying to understand the lay of the land around
Oh
here.
yeah, we real brothers.
You came out of the same womb?
Yeah, that's right.
And Frank here?
Nope.
I guess not. Anyone ever tell you built like an ox, Frank? I don't much like looking at you, friend. Not in a bad way, neither.
I get that a lot.
Yeah. All right.
So I understand your boy's gonna get up and he's probably gonna be pretty angry about it. That's something you're gonna have to all decide with each other. All I'm saying is don't expect us to lay down our guns if you come riding on him and we was with him.
Alright, so if you're with him.
And all I'm saying, Mr. Two Snakes, is think about your options if you really want to make a whole bunch of more enemies over this one man. Now, I don't know what he's done for you. He said he's been helpful. He said he's been useful. And he said he's ridden with you and helped you with your mama shit. I bet there's plenty of people, even myself and my friend here, that I know you and Miss Sive have a history, a very interesting history, I might add, but that's neither here nor there. I would say that this man is not worth sticking your neck out for. Now, I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. But if I had to take a guess, this is not the hill you want to die on. That's all I want to say about that.
Trying to threaten us now.
No, that's not a threat. It's an expression, friend.
Who is it?
I told you if I was gonna put a bullet in your belly, I'd tell you before I did it. Did I not? It's an expression. Held it down is beautifully poetic, in my opinion.
Yeah, well, ain't no one dying. Okay?
All
Ain't
right.
no one dying. And I think, but the two of you, just move on. You got his damn rifle. You robbed a man. And what? Came in, started talking to him, all dying in the middle of the bank. Your boy got sliced up a bit. Then Hawk got brought down when he choked him out. Sounds
Let's
like you still
moving
got
in.
one up on him. And maybe you should move on.
You mean when I was
That's
moving in to
all.
keep him from bleeding, from gutting me friend there? You might have noticed I hadn't had a single word with the fella. I just walked in the bank behind him, and then the next thing I knew, he was slashing at him.
Yeah, well, you can talk to your friend who's recovering about all that. Because there was many words exchanged.
Yeah, all right. I didn't see it happen, so I can't vouch for nothing, but we'll see.
Yeah, all right then.
Now, what about this here telegram? That really gonna change things? You really want to see it?
Sort of doubt it matters, but it's there if they want to see
Ah,
it.
well, if he says it matters, Saab. Don't let the man make his decision for yourself. He can decide for himself.
You get a copy for that, you send it my way. That's all you need to do. I'd be happy to look at it. We open-minded here. Like I said, we don't know this man that well. Okay?
All
I'm
right.
saying we ain't saying we're gonna die for him, but he ain't ever done us wrong. Okay? He stood by our side. He's helped us look for our mama. He's helped us do a lot of things. So it is what it is. If you're gonna try and ride on him when we's with him, it ain't gonna be good for you. That's all I'm saying. Sweep it under the rug. Move on. Find something better. You already got the man's damn rifle.
Well, it's not about the rifle. It's about him stabbing me friend.
Yeah,
I
we
think.
get it, all right.
Yeah, we get it.
They get it. We
get
get it. All right. It's
It's your move. It's your
agreed-
move.
Yeah. We on the same page, Mr. Two Snakes. Now, I am curious to see if this letter changes your opinion on, but and we'll see.
Right? So we're gonna catch him out alone.
Might be
Exactly.
a little bit something we might want to bring up with him. That's all.
Oh, you just gonna bring it up with him? The fact they lied to you about his dead brother's rifle? That don't seem a little manipulative to you?
Well, I
Like I
think he said
said,
he
we'll
might
deal
want to
with
look
it.
into it.
Yeah, guess we'll see.
Well, I can make sure I have a copy on hand next time I see her or something like that.
Now we'll just send it to him. Just send him a copy. I assume Mr. Two Snakes will honor the code, so to speak.
Clearly, we got no issues with you all right now. Okay? We got bigger things to worry about. Like I said, my mother is missing.
And like Mr. Kerrigan.
And
right?
you're actually taking time away from us searching for her right now.
All right, well, I'll do you one better. I hear anything about your mama. For now, Mr. Two Snakes, I will
will let
write
you
you
know.
about it.
Yeah, well, that would go a long way with me. And if you see Mr. Baz Kerrigan or anyone from his low-licking gang, you tell me.
See, now that's where we get a little bit sticky, Mr. Two Snakes.
Oh, that's where we get sticky. Oh, what?
that's where we get a
you
little
walking
sticky.
hand in hand with the Kerrigan?
I ain't walking hand
oh,
with
my
nobody.
God.
I
have
ain't
more
walking
respect
hand
for
with
Miss Saab
nobody.
than that.
No, I'm just
What do
saying.
you?
Wait, did you
excuse
see?
you?
One
Is that
second.
what
Hey,
we're hearing?
no, you ain't in that. Give me a second to explain what I mean. Now, I'm asking you for one man. All right, I'm saying, hey, close a blind eye to him. He's a rat. He's at least an annoyance to my friend. He is sending her all sorts of letters. I told him to write a book. He should have wrote her a book, honestly, and tried to sell it because it was quite comical. I think you'd enjoy it. If you want those telegrams, we'll give them to you as well. Now, I'm asking you for one man. You are asking me if you ever see a Kerrigan fella, which from my understanding, which ain't exactly private knowledge, is a whole lot of fucking people, right?
Don't do
So-
it, Dan. Ain't gonna choose me no difference.
And that's
Ain't gonna be a
fine.
difference.
But just realize what you asking me. You saying, "Oh, I'm gonna defend this Hawk fella who I barely know, who probably lied about his dead brother's gun." But then if I see anybody from the Kerrigans, I'm supposed to write you. You see how that don't feel equal?
Well, I was
Mr. Two
mainly
Snakes?
talking to Miss Sive since we've had a history. If you don't want to say nothing, you don't have to. We gonna handle
I
this.
didn't
We don't
say
need
anything
you.
about whether I wanted to or not to. I didn't say you need me. I'm trying to just make sure if we gonna shake hands with our words where we make it equal. You
Well,
understand?
how else do you think we gonna get there? If you don't give us a little something? You know, that's all I'm doing is extending that little branch there for you to maybe do something nice for us. And maybe we will see your side a little bit better.
Oh, is that so? Is that what we Is that all right? All right.
Well, if we hear or see anything of Miss Christine, we will certainly be letting you know.
Well, I hope you do either way.
Can you do me a favor, Mr. Two Snakes, and tell me what your mama looks like and anything that I would
Old, white-haired, one eye.
Old white hair wine. Okay.
She wears a lot of black and red. Likes to wear a bowler hat a lot of the time. I think she's got one of those
Found
giant
a
red
hat.
horses. You found her hat.
We found her hat bloodied down the river at the bottom of the waterfall,
Which waterfall is that?
south of the Aurora Basin.
All right, all the way out east. You didn't hear about any of them Van Horn folks and nothing like that. Does she have any connections there?
I think he said
No.
Aurora Basin. That's out west.
Yeah.
Yeah, West.
Yeah, well, sometimes I mix up east and west. I get it. Anyways.
East and west.
let's see.
Anyways,
All right. Okay.
All right, we good here.
Yeah, we can be good here. You said you want me to write you if I hear from any Kerrigan boys. I don't know who I'll ride with him. I know of Danny and his little outfit. But anybody else you want me to look out for in case we are trying to shake hands with our words here?
like we said, it's mainly Baz that we have. And he's got the last information that we know about our mama, and that's all we want. That's all we want. We don't give a damn. We don't even know who the hell half his little gang is. All a bunch of drunkards following aimlessly, blindly into the night. This drunken veteran man. He's got nothing. Damn useless is what he is.
So
Why
Useless
is
in the
that?
bank job we did.
He's
Useless
so
with everything
dramatic.
he touches. Turns everything to ash.
You're the one who shot him in
That's
the
exactly
back.
what he did. All his people down at his ranch too. They gonna see it. They gonna see that firelight burning. They gonna see all the ash that he caused.
Shoot Baz down. That's what Baz
Jesus
told
Christ.
me.
All right.
I'm looking to end it with him. I'm gonna challenge that son of a bitch to a duel.
Oh, snap.
Oh, is he now?
That means
Tired
one
of
of them
seeing
dies.
helpless people like my mother get hurt for nothing she never did. Nothing she never had to do.
That was pretty cool.
Someone's gonna pay,
This
and
game's
someone's
very
gonna end it.
cinematic.
You see him? Send me a message. That's all I ask. You don't? That's fine too. We gonna find him.
And if I do send you this message, then you gonna
We'll go from there.
keep it in mind.
We gotta take off now.
All right. Well, you boys ride safe. I appreciate the conversation there.
We get to
Doodaloo.
talk to Hawk again. I'll let you know, all right?
Yeah, we'll write you that telegram about his fake brother's rifle.
Yeah, you do that.
Yeah, toodaloo. Bye, Eugene. And that, my ladies, how you don't get gunned down by 3 motherfuckers. All right, what you got to say? Because there's probably fucking plenty of things we could say right now.
Oh, well, I mean, he was going on about Baz there, but the way I heard it was they was doing some sort of bank job together. And Two Snakes there shot Baz in the back, in the middle of it. And that's when they started feuding. So I just thought that was sort of funny, right in the middle of it.
I understand. You ever heard a fiddle play before, Saab? I assume you have.
Oh, hey. In fact, there was one playing nearly that entire conversation right up the alleyway from us.
All right, well, I thought you were complimenting me there, and I was going to say I appreciate it. But I was playing 2 fiddles at one time. Now, I could have taken both of those boys. I think you could have taken one of them. But if I cannot make us
Oh, yeah.
a public enemy of every single person we meet, that'd be fucking great. Now, what happened there we just might have gotten them able to sell out their own man. Now, this Hawk boy, he's a rat. He's a rat, he's a mutineer, and he's a piece of shit. He ain't an outlaw. He ain't one of us. He ain't anything like that. Now, I look at it as two ways. You can solve your shit man to man, solve it with you, and apparently to him, that is writing you a whole fucking novel in your inbox,
Aye.
which I do not approve of. Or number two, you can solve it with your gang. I don't disagree with any of that. What I disagree with is trying to play both sides of the coin. He's trying to play the law, and he's trying to play his own justice. Now, that is just a coward's
I know.
move.
That's the same problem I've got with it. What at the same time, the read I'm getting from those folks right there is they're in so much trouble right now. They got so much going on. And he's been apparently loyal to them that they don't really care what he's doing. And they're going to stand by his side. Although I did ask him a few times.
I've never seen it. They said that a guy named Edbert or something like that. He runs it.
They were just passing. He did reiterate specifically if we're standing with him. So I take if we were to move on Hawk for whatever reason, might be hard to keep Bridger from doing it because I mean the way he handled that was not ideal.
You ain't gonna keep Bridger from doing anything, all right? And you ain't gonna keep me from not taking Bridger's back. Now, I feel bad.
No,
enough.
I understand taking Bridger's back, but if we could avoid going full force against Hawk and Two Snakes and all that. It's either that or if he's really got a problem with Kerrigan, we talked with Kerrigan.
Yeah, it does seem like he got a problem with Kerrigan. Now, I ain't gonna make no moves until we talk to Bridger. Now, to me, if this was
Exactly.
me,
But
I'd want to have input on how we move forward, right? I think you would feel the same. I would feel the same. I think Crowley would feel the same. Now, the only thing I know for certain is Bridger is not gonna wake up in that bed in Rhodes, covered in them scars down his arm, and say this is fine, right? He ain't gonna wake up and say we square. He ain't gonna see it as they seen it. Now, part of me does slightly understand where they're coming from. I don't think they're right, but in their own stupid brains, I understand why they think that. Do you see that? They're saying, oh, you choked him out and you get your gun. They are completely negating the fact that they cut our friend to bits like a piece of pork.
aye.
They're forgetting that detail, which is a very crucial detail. It's the only detail that really matters in this scenario to me.
Aye, exactly. That's me feeling as well.
We're the same page, and that's good. Now, I also got the inclination that you're right. He's in so much deep shit right now that it's probably the only reason we didn't get gunned down. Right? They had us on a 3-on-2. Hell, I mean, I'm pretty quick. I think I could have definitely taken Frank out. One blast from this double barrel should have been fine. I'll take Mr. Two Snakes. Me, you take Eugene. Would have been a win-win. But like I said, I don't hate those boys. I don't got no reason to. They didn't shoot us in the bank. We didn't shoot them. Right now, I know you, Mr. Two Snakes, have a interesting history.
A history.
But-
It's
Yeah. But a history nonetheless. What I'm trying to say is, I would like to keep my nose clean out of any sort of war, whatever the fuck is brewing in this state. Now, I want Hawk. I want him bad. And now you hear my friend. What I would really like is for Mr. Two Snakes to hand him to us on a silver platter.
I just don't take as me doing that. The fella's pretty unreasonable with a lot of things.
Well, then we do the other thing. We hope that Mr. Kerrigan finds him. We hope that he duels him. And we hope that he loses.
Aye.
Right? Now, from what he just said, he said the man's a war veteran. Now, that don't mean he's a good shot. That don't mean he's quick. But I would still bet on a war veteran over a 19-year-old clown that looks like a man's scrotum. Would you not?
He is not 19. He's not 19. He's bald under
he's
that
not
hat.
19?
He's bald under that hat.
That don't mean he ain't 19.
You look at... either way, it's not really
You all right
important,
there?
but... I'm just saying, he's not 19.
All right.
But, either way, it's irrelevant, I think. No, I understand. I'm saying I don't want to be involved in any sort of war like that. But my worry is what Bridger is going to think and what Bridger's going to say and what Bridger's going to do once he's able to.
All right, so here's what we do. I got it. All right? The biggest thing through all that was this. Two Snakes kept saying if We ride on him while he... Now, first of all, I want to clarify something, dude. I ain't scared of either of those boys. I got a good look at them. Frank's the only one I really worry about. All right? And he's got that shotgun glued to his back every time I damn seen him.
Mm-hmm.
So that tells me he ain't quick. He's just guessing with that shotgun. You know, he's pointing that shotgun, hoping that it hits. So as long as I keep my distance, I'll take both of them out, no problem. Probably him, Eugene, and Two Snakes, no problem. I ain't scared of those boys. What I am scared of is the fucking army that Mr. Braithwaite has behind those mansion doors of his. Understand?
Right.
What we need to do is find a way to get Mr. Hawk alone. We need to find a way to lure him away from everybody else in a way that he believes. Now, believe it or not, I think I know just the man to do it.
Oh.
Yep.
What are you talking about? Flood or something like that? Or are you talking about yourself?
Well, I mean, I can't pretty much accomplish anything I set my mind to, but no, I was not thinking about myself. Yeah, let me write it down for you, and this is for your eyes and your eyes only. All right? Whole lot of horses around here. You understand what I mean?
Sir?
Your eyes and your eyes only, Sav. You can crumple that up and throw it away later.
He takes some. All right.
I think that's man for our job.
Still gonna have to talk to Bridger.
Yeah, we'll talk to Bridget, but yeah, he ain't gonna be happy. But I also ain't trying to get in the middle of a fucking war and die. Now, I'd die for Bridget any day of the week, but if I'm gonna die for him, I at least want to make it fun. Fighting the whole fucking army? That ain't fun. Dying in a blaze of glory after we've stolen thousands of dollars? Yeah, that might be a little more fun, you know, after we've had a little bit of fun with our fortune that we've earned. Getting involved in some war? Well, that ain't a fortune, nor is that fun.
No, here's what I'm trying to say, though, is I don't want to get involved in some war, but I'm afraid that Bridger might make us get... I don't know. It depends on his disposition when he wakes up. Depends on what he does.
He's gonna be pissed. He don't got many dispositions. He got pissed,
right?
Ready to drink.
But it depends on what he's going to do with that. Is he going to go riding full charge right into Braithwaite Manor? And you understand what I'm saying there?
I understand what he's saying there, and what I'm hoping is that we can get a few more men with us.
We might need to get a pair of handcuffs to tie Bridger. Just
yeah, we might. Yeah. Well, I just gotta find a way to talk him out of getting himself killed.
Aye.
Getting us all killed, really. See, I'd rather that boy to the end of the earth, but like I said, it better be worth it. And well, while this
I don't think this is worth it.
Is worth it. We need to make sure we do it smart. Otherwise, we all gonna. Well, I don't know about you, but I feel that I will die as well if we don't do this a smart way.
No, I agree. I'd like to prevent that from happening.
So,
Rather fond of living.
Yeah, I'm rather fond of living too. I mean, I'm scared if reincarnation is real, I'm gonna come back as an ugly person or something. Nothing.
I'm just, sometimes I'm just flabbergasted.
By how good looking I am? Yeah, me too. I get it.
Aye, let's go with
It
that.
happens.
Let's go with
Pretty
that.
deadly. I look at me and I go, God damn, you. So, anyways, here's the option, the way I see it. Number one, we go with the plan we just discussed. I don't mind. Do you have any qualms with that plan?
Mm-hmm.
You do have qualms.
I don't see how you're gonna make it work. But I think I don't think we can really make too many plans till we've heard from Bridger.
Well, yeah. I'm just trying to give us something to marinate in while we think on it, and hopefully maybe something will pop up before then. Number 2, we go all to fucking war. I
I'd
want
really
that. I don't
like
think
to
you
not
want
be
that.
going.
That's-
No.
Oh, that makes 3 of us. I assume I'm gonna speak for Crowley there that he's a
Aye.
third. Now, Bridger on the other hand, I don't think he's gonna care much for that. I think Bridger would probably go to the ends of the earth to try and kill this man and die trying. Now, I don't blame him. I'd probably do the same. Some man cut up my face. Well, you best believe I'm gonna go after him. So, got that. Number 4, we could
Folk metal.
help him out with Mr. Kerrigan. We could get Mr. Kerrigan on his case. We could keep an extra eye out for him. We could inform Mr. Kerrigan where he is at all times and, well, see where we go from there.
Well, I was already sort of planning on talking to Kerrigan about Hawk, seeing if he knew anything else, but I sort of learned a lot more about him tonight. So I don't know.
About Hawk or Kerrigan.
Hawk.
And what'd you learn tonight?
Well, I mean that he's with that whole Braithwaite thing. I didn't realize that they were all so tightly knit there. Not quite sure whether it's Roach or it's Braithwaite who's running that show, but it seems like they're all sorted together.
From what I hear, Braithwaite has the money. He got the fancy mansion. He got the large pockets. He got everything you want, right? I feel like Tommy, well, he's, for lack of better words, the face of the operation, if you catch my drift, as unpleasant face as it
And
may
what a
be.
face that is.
Yep, exactly. I feel he's a face and people fly to him. With the money and his face, well, I got something going there. That, and there's plenty of folks in this world that want to feel important, Miss Saab. The folks that feel, well, they the best gunslingers they ever seen, and well, this cause, or whatever they want to call it, gives them purpose.
I don't know.
I will say, though, that Tommy Two Snakes is uglier than a sheared sheep.
I think that's pretty well established.
Yeah, he's so ugly that a train would stop rolling and it would decide to get off the tracks.
Is
turn
he at the
around
bottom
and
of
go
your
on the
list?
Dirt road. Oh, he ain't even on the list. He didn't even make it. Mr. Frank's actually now that you talk about it.
Oh, brother.
All right, let's see here. So Mr. Herbie, I have at number 9. Would you say that Mr. Frank was more attractive than Mr. Herbie? I think I would as well.
I
Yeah, he definitely was.
really,
Well, that ain't your type.
I don't have too much of an opinion on that, to be fair.
You got nothing for me.
Nope.
Nothing.
Nothing.
You wouldn't say that Frank is better looking than Herbie. That man had a beard since he was 15. That beard is like at least 10 years old. If not, I mean, like minimum 5.
Spent too much time looking at either of their faces. Certainly wasn't thinking about that. And now I just don't want to give an opinion on this just to be stubborn for you.
Well, you know what stubbornness gets us.
I don't.
In a nice big standoff, then you're gonna be standing in my face and you're gonna fall in love with me, and then I'm gonna say, Miss Sam, don't fall in love with
No,
me. It's
I
fine."
don't
Anyway,
take this
yeah.
to be happening.
All right, fair enough.
All right, our I think I want to check my telegrams before we head out.
Yeah, what you gonna do about that telegram? You said you're gonna write them. What'd you say about that?
Pfft, I don't know. Was he wanting me to copy it into another
would-
telegram or
I'd
something?
I'd write it, and I think Mr. Two Snakes will honor the code. You know, I think he knows that we wouldn't fib on something like this, right?
I sure hope so, cause I can try and copy it. There won't be any room for any annotation because the man wrote me novels in telegram form. You know that.
Yeah, I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see what comes of it. But if we can do anything to disarm Hawk from them folks, well, that's a win for us, right? I mean, We might luck out on all this, and Hawk might roll and fuck himself, which is what I'm
Well,
hoping.
I'm sure what's going to happen is, you know, anything we say about Hawk, they're going to take it to him, and he's going to lie through his teeth about it, and they're just going to go, oh, that's Sive trying to get us, you know, Sive who stole your gun.
But if we got proof, you got proof that he admitted it ain't his dead brother's rifle. Well, that's something.
Aye, well, I mean, I suppose it sort of follows the context of. I'd have to show you the telegram, but that's what he
I'd
said.
like to see it. Let's get on with that. Well, I want to change back to my normal good-looking clothes because, well, the whole point of me wearing this was so that did not happen, and then it did. Everybody knows that Navy don't match with black, so I look absolutely ridiculous. I look like that one fucking deputy. No, I look like that one DiCenzo Oliver that said I wasn't attractive. He said I was a 4.5 out of 10. Now that is just ludicrous. You gotta admit that. I swear, Sive, if you say a 4.5 isn't ludicrous, we're not friends no more.
I'm not gonna stoop to naming numbers and all that.
A 4.5, that is not even a half.
I really can't comment.
What do you mean you can't comment? Why? Because you give me 11? All right, I get it.
No, I'm not gonna give you any number.
Oh, you give me a 12. Okay, I understand.
No, I'll give you my favorite number.
13, okay.
Tree.
I get it.
Tree.
You're lying. You're making me feel better about how bad you're lying. She said that's how you know she's lying. 3, come on. I guess I'm just not as popular as you. I get it.
Oh boy, now that's interesting. I just got a
Oh,
telegram.
no.
It's from Hawk.
Oh, yeah?
He says, I'm around. Name the time, the place. I'll be alone. Bring your friends. Let's end this.
That just sounds like a fucking trap.
You think so?
Yeah, and I mean, it don't make sense. And if it is, well, it's just fucking stupid.
Why would he say bring your friends and then again, this is the same Egypt that threatened me with a gun on the back of his head. So.
Yeah, well, I don't even think the qualms yours or mine anymore. It's Bridges, you know, and getting
No,
revenge for
I
Bridger. Well,
understand
we're just gonna be cutting the same chicken twice. You know what I mean?
Oh no, I'm not planning on meeting him. I'm just saying that's what I got. And wouldn't be dreaming of doing something like that without Bridger involved, considering he's the one who got all cut up.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I would say we don't meet with him whatsoever.
No. But don't think that this fella's been considering it square. Here's where he said about the lie. Are you hearing me?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. He says, sell the gun, I don't care. The story wasn't true. I tried to appeal to a bleeding heart that didn't exist. Good on you, lady. I can respect that. That's what we talked about, because I told him, you know, it's your brother's gun. Thought you cared about this. Willing to get it back to you. You know, that sort of thing. You can send it off to Two Snakes.
Yep, I'd send it to him.
Right.
Okay,
That's
hey,
what I'm saying.
wait. Why don't we do this? Will this help you? Why don't you read the telegram to me, and I will send it to him. Teamwork makes the dream work, side. We got this. We're high-fiving after this.
Sure.
I mean, we don't have to. I'm just saying.
Here, I can read you the relevant part, I suppose. Right. He said, sell the gun. I don't give a damn. The story wasn't true.
Slow down. I can't write that fast.
Sorry.
Jeez, I got a fucking quill here, and you just
Sorry,
spitting it
I
off
can
like a
re-
rattlesnake.
yeah.
All right, sell the gun. I don't give a damn, correct?
Aye.
Okay, go on.
The story wasn't true.
Okay.
Then he said, I tried to appeal to a bleeding heart that didn't exist.
Is there correct punctuation in all this? Because I've been making it with correct punctuation, but he might not be that educated. So is there any correct
So
punctuation?
it had sell the
Shit.
gun, comma. I don't
Yep.
give a comma.
Yep.
Story wasn't true, and then he has one of those.
Wait, I don't give a damn comma.
Comma, and then
Okay,
the story
yeah.
wasn't true, and then there's one of those dots with the comma underneath it.
Jesus, this man knows also. Jesus, all right.
Aye. And then it says, I tried to appeal to a bleeding heart that didn't exist. Period.
Anything else?
Good on you, lady. Period. Note, he does say on ya, if that
On ya.
matters to you. Aye. Y-A.
All right, that it.
But you won't get a penny from me. Period.
That's why I don't fucking have anything to do.
That it?
I am done.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey.
Hey, Mr. Otto, right?
Yeah, that's right. You gave me a thought. I mean, we're gonna be pen
Yeah,
pals.
yeah. Sorry, I haven't had time to
All right.
write you. Things have been.
Wow.
Is that it, friend?
I that's it. Do you have his telegram number?
Yep, I do. We good.
Hang on. I need to... Haven't I told you to wish with that?
What?
This fella right here. No, here. I need you out of my way. Don't you dare start playing again. Nope. All right. Get going. The
All
torch.
right, that.
He plays that torture's instrument.
Real Kick that man right in the face in the middle of town, you jackass. What was the point of that?
To shut him up.
You hate his music that bad?
Aye, have you heard it?
It can't help to make friends, and well, if my good looks can make us friends, then so be it. Don't you scoff. One day you're gonna turn to me and you're gonna say, Jody, I'm thankful that you are so good looking because you have saved our skin. And I will say,
I can guarantee you that those
Don't
words
listen,
will
dude,
never be coming
that-
out of my lips.
That my daddy always said it is a fool's mistake
If
to
like
say never.
the one.
So, how much? Wait. Come here.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, come here. Hold up.
Mm-hmm.
How much you want to bet that one day before one of us dies? That's a very never-ending bet, but I will keep this pact between us that however much money we bet, I will keep it on me until I die to prove this point. So if we bet $10 and I die before you, or we get incarcerated or whatever, I will have that money for this bet. Now I bet before that happens, you will say, Jody, I am so thankful how good looking you are because you just saved our skin. Am I hearing that right?
I will never say that.
So yeah, the bet is you will never say that, and then the bet I have is that you will say that before one of us dies or is incarcerated.
Bet you $100 I'll never say that.
100? I have to. No, that's too much.
What, are you afraid? Besides,
No,
how
I'm
how does
afraid that
how
I'm
does-
gonna,
how-
listen,
how
I'm
do-
holding
how
my-
does
I'm
this-
holding my
here-
word on
here's
this
the thing.
one.
Here's the thing, though. How's a bet like that even work? Because I mean, it's from now until whenever you die. That's
Well,
there's
that's
no
the thing.
termination
I
on that.
constantly have to have that money. Like even if it was like $20, it's meant so that.
All right, $10.
And all right, yeah, I'll take that bet. That's more reasonable.
I mean, I bet 1,000, but
Well, I can't walk around with $1,000. I don't even have $300. Hey, what's today's date?
I believe it's the 25th, 24th of October, 1900. How are you?
How you doing?
You
Oh,
mean
hey,
Hawk?
it's you guys again.
Well, hey, how you doing?
What
hey,
was
Mr.
that?
Virginia, you
You gonna
scooped
hear
off
me,
earlier.
Hawk?
Something Hawk. That's what I heard. Say that again.
Are you here to meet Hawk?
No,
No.
we ain't meeting Hawk. We're waiting for our friend to recover. See what he
Okay,
wants
well,
to
he's
do.
looking for you something fierce. He wants to square things away, but you won't reply to him.
Well, it ain't us that has the problem.
Aye,
anymore,
it's not
friend.
us
It's
that
our
has
friends
the problem
he cut
with him.
up.
God damn! Someone put a nail in this coffin already.
Well, we've got to wait for our friend to recover from multiple stab wounds, you see.
Oh, more waiting, more waiting. Okay, well, I bet I didn't want nothing about it. So, if you want a way to put a nail in all of this and flatten all of this controversy, you hit me up, okay?
You mean by that?
I'll tell you. OQ183. Remember that.
OQ183.
OQ183. What?
You see, like, why do people do that?
I don't know, and I all right.
All right, that. All right, come on. Let's get out of here. Listen, Bridget would be real pissed if we took it away from now. I could easily just waste this boy, all right? But Bridget gonna want to do it.
Well, now,
And we gonna, if this fool is this Darren, this is easy.
well, here's the thing: is I'm afraid that we're gonna meet him on the road right there, and he was gonna want to shoot out right there. And if he's gonna, you know, if it's gonna be a duel or something like that, no, that's not happening.
Yeah, I mean, we could just say, "Put your hands up, motherfucker." We don't need no duel.
No, that's
Idiot.
exactly what's gonna happen. If we come across him, and he's acting fighty, there's two of us. We just spread out.
Yeah, well, I'm also unrelated. I was trying to get back to either camp or road so I can lay my head down. Actually, I'll probably run back to camp,
No,
probably, to
that
be honest.
that's
And then
wise. I think.
we check in with Bridget tomorrow. Check in with the doc.
Right. To know if I'll be around till
Yeah,
bit
I'll
later.
be around till Tuesday, so.
All right. I
I'll
didn't
still-
know if I'll be
still
around
check with
on
the doctor
Monday.
and write Bridget and see if he's up and about.
I can make sure to be around Tuesday though.
Now listen, we run into this fella again on this ride from here to camp. I am gonna pull a gun on him.
Same.
I'm just letting you know. As soon as we see him, I'm pull a gun up and say, "Hands up, motherfucker!" Depending on if he has more than 2 friends.
All right.
Just letting you know.
Nope. Good to know.
Now I say we don't ride through roads.
No, it's probably wise. Sounds like they might have just met with him.
I thought we was royally fucked there. I had the feeling when I was scribbling in my notebook that we was fucked. You know
I
what
tried to
mean?
stay calm there.
They could have robbed the shit out of us. They could have robbed us. They could have just grabbed us, Sav. They could
But
just
I'm
handed
taking.
us the hawk, but they didn't.
I-
You know
I-
what I'm saying?
I know. I'm also saying that I don't think they want more trouble. Because
I know
the
that. I think
position
I
they're
think that
in.
was a sign they didn't want more trouble.
I think
you
it was.
ain't wrong, because they could have just. It was what? Oh, no, it was only the other 2 rode on, but
I didn't know who all was there, but
well, that was Frank, Eugene, and
who's next?
What?
And they
Frank.
had.
And then I forgot who the other 2 was. I think I seen him before.
I am curious what Eugene was on about, though. Please kill Hawk, then become friends with the Mama's Boys so you can hear more of Tommy singing sweet jingles. What? What, Clint? I don't even know what that means or how that would lead to us becoming friends.
That wanted it out with us. They didn't seem to understand. That was funny. I enjoyed that. Oh, hey, Rod, this way, on me. Come on.
Wait, what's going on? Did you see it?
I'm just being careful. You know, sometimes when you're on the, when folks are looking for you and whatnot, you just get that sense, you know. And to me, my sense went off right there, and I said, why are we riding on this road? Asking to get seen and whatnot.
Oh.
I think that, so if all them boys is there, right, they're like, oh, you're not meeting with them? Then that means that probably Mr. Braithwaite and them was waiting for us. That's my guess. They rallied up 6 men. Because there's no way Hawk was going to meet us alone. And if he was, then I was wrong, right?
I mean, on one point, I see that, you know, I doubt that he'd be meeting us alone, but on the other hand, he absolutely did threaten me. Well, I had a gun on the back of his head. He doesn't strike me as being the sort of person who really Seems like he's willing to take his chances when it comes to his
Yeah.
life.
Yeah. Sweet home. It's probably the last time we're gonna spend in camp, so you better enjoy it. Get to sleep alone without Bridget Stone.
Hey, at least he won't be filling up that chamber pot in your tent.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I'm gonna check on him tomorrow and what's your telegram again?
Best friend 161.
Yeah, he told me that earlier. I'll write you if I hear anything.
Did you get yours as well?
Yeah, it's Don't Worry 522.
Right.
I tried to make it about like being handsome or something, but I couldn't think of anything. All right, well, good night.
Okay, good night. Well, dashingly whimsical. Danger whistle. Dashingly whimsical. I don't know if whimsical would be quite what he's looking for, but okay, well, clearly he's going to bed, so raiding Johnny won't be the best thing. Dazzling wonder. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed tonight, and I'll see you later. Guess I had a jam.